Hi Aquarius, it's Evelyn. We're going to pull some cards. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Sending you guys lots of love and blessings. I hope you're all doing well. This reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminines, Mars, and the masculines, Venus. Today is November 12th, 2020. The reading is for the second half of November, so now through the rest of the month. And it doesn't have to be exact. If the video shows up at another time, there's usually a message there for you. Okay, so if you should like a personal reading from me, all my information is below, as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. And if you share my video, if you like it, it really helps me. I really appreciate it. And thank you for spending your time with me today. I so appreciate that. So Aquarius, let's get going here. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Aquarius today, for the second half of November? Let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Aquarius, here we go. I'm watching someone across the street pull a mattress up from the creek, because there's a creek across the street from me. There's no houses there. And this man is pulling a mattress up from there. Very interesting. All right. Aquarius, second half of November 2020. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. As we go into the age of Aquarius, we're almost there. Aquarius, second half of November 2020. Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. So first card out for Aquarius is the Two of Wands reversed. So you could be feeling like you don't have any options, or you chose a new choice of path, but you can't implement it right now. The challenge for you is the Ten of Wands reversed, which has to do with dumping responsibilities, perhaps confessing, dumping a load, burden, letting go of all of those things that are weighing heavily upon you. The foundation here is the Eight of Cups reversed, which is uncomfortable energies. So not walking away from something that perhaps you should be walking away from. And then the recent past is the Chariot reversed. And that has to do with the need to go forward boldly, feeling stuck perhaps in a state of emergency, or feeling stuck with car issues, or perhaps a canceled trip or move, or perhaps broke down, broke up, broke in, broke through. But there's some kind of brokenness in the past and a need to boldly move on. Presently for you, Aquarius, is the Emperor reversed. And two Emperor reversed came up in the Twin Flame read today. So that was very interesting. There were two of them, not just one Emperor reversed. That definitely could be somebody out of control, abusing their power, or someone stepping down from power, perhaps. Can be someone who's ill, who's having issues. Soon coming up, and this was the same placement for two other signs already. The Knight of Wands reversed, which is coming up as deception, is coming up right here. The Knight of Wands is the player, the one who, wants a one-night stand, or someone who may have good intent, but they fail in energy, like they can't follow through with something they promised, or they're holding back on their true desires, so they're just hurting themselves by doing that. And that's self-deception. So that came up for Capricorn in that very same spot, as well as Scorpio. And also the Queen of Wands came up for Scorpio here, and for Capricorn, the Queen of Wands came up there. So there's definitely issues between two fire signs, a masculine and feminine energy. You see yourself as the Ace of Cups. You see yourself as very loving, perhaps loving yourself now. Maybe you're changing your life. What's around you or how you are seen is the Two of Pentacles upright. So that's the second two, because you have the two in the center as well. So someone around you, or how you are seen, as someone who's always juggling, the day-to-day life stuff, or perhaps juggling two people or two jobs or two things, or it could be home and family, whatever it is. So you're this person, whether it's you or someone else around you, is trying to keep their eye on the prize, or that high vibration there, the rainbow. And the block for you, Aquarius, is the King of Swords reversed. All right, because that could be someone who's not in their truth or lying to themselves, and that's next to the deception card, which this can be that person lying to themselves, or that can be someone who's verbally abusive, or who lies to you, or doesn't talk to you at all. And that may be your block. Maybe he's being mean to you, either by his words or by his not speaking to you. The outcome here card is the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which is feeling stuck or stubborn or on strike, or just not moving forward, right? Because we have no movement forward here and no movement forward here. On a lesser scale, that also can be, a child who's brooding or refusing to get up or move or work or do anything. And then the connection to the what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read, the connection is the High Priestess. This is using your intuition, perhaps seeing a psychic, or this could be a Pisces energy. It doesn't have to be Pisces, but if this is just representing a person, this is Pisces energy. Sometimes the High Priestess can be the Virgo because of the purity of it. But if it's just the energy of psychic or intuitive abilities or secrets, it can be any sign that's involved with this energy. So what's left hanging in limbo for you is the Three of Swords reversed, which is healing, forgiving, having dealt with some kind of heartbreak or separation, or perhaps a small surgery that you're recovering from. And you're going to get another card. You just won't see it till the end, and it'll probably be more than one, because I almost always pull more than one card at the end. I like to actually wrap up, the ties at the end there with a good understanding of what's going on. All right, so the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. So let's see what's here. Oh, look at that. There's some kind of big love here. I'm going to give you a little backstory before we get going. So it looks like the wheel turned forward here with a party. Maybe you met someone at a party, because there's lovers, the Three of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune, like a destined meeting with someone coming together. Being strong, we get Leo upright, Gemini upright, and Libra upright for me. And that's coming after a falling out with a best friend or soulmate here, all right? A heated debate or negative energies, not telling your true feelings, delays in communications or travel. But any which way, there's not a good connection right there. Or maybe it was a false soulmate. It wasn't really your soulmate. Maybe someone who you thought was your best friend really wasn't. For Aquarius, this is the Strength card. And you see they're both looking up, these two women. They're both looking up. So things are looking up, Aquarius. We could have Leo and Gemini here, being strong, being affectionate, coming together with friends. And whatever happens here is a fated event. The very strong energy right here. Your underlying energy going into this read. So this is the Gilded Tarot. We have the Rider-Waite Mini. We're going to pull an energy deck card and Scooby-Doo at the end. So we're going to clarify everything. Hopefully it doesn't go as long as Capricorn's. Capricorn's went to an hour, which I never do that long for these reads. All right, so why do you have the Wheel of Fortune upright, but underneath the Chariot reversed, which is that brokenness of not boldly moving forward? All right, this is for Aquarius. And we have men. The men are struggling today. Capricorn's read, everybody was upright, but there was a lot of not disconnect. There was deceit. There was, weird stuff going on. Not necessarily negative people, but the energy wasn't right. So here we have men reversed, though. We got the King of Swords reversed and the Emperor reversed. And the Knight of Pentacles reversed here. So in your read, it's a little different because the people are actually unhappy. So let's see why. We have Libra upright, Cancer reversed, Aries reversed. You had Gemini and Leo upright there too. This could be Sagittarius reverse, but it doesn't have to be. And then we have fire here and air here, so it can be any of the fire or air signs. So Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and then Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, which is you. And then we have Earth reversed over here with the Knight of Pentacles, and that can be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus energy, or just someone who's, being stubborn and stuck. It'll definitely give you a stubborn bull energy, but we have Pisces there too, upright. So why do we have the Wheel of Fortune there and the underlying energy for Aquarius? All right, we have, this could be definitely, this is falling out with a lover or a soulmate. Could be a lover literally, because we're feeling dumped here or in the dumps about this energy that you're usually really close, but you're not right now. But this is destined, it's fated event. So after coming together with a lover or meeting someone at a party, this, because you had a falling out with this best friend or lover, and then you might have met someone else at a party or had a reunion with them, which went well. But there's some brokenness about it up here. And why is that there? After this energy was coming up, giving a lot of time, money, and energy to the past, or looking back at the past, which may have been feeding into that disconnect there. Okay? Yeah, feeding into that past confession, burdens, dumping a load on someone else, right? And this card is dumping a load, and the Ace of Cups could be dumping a load. So however you want to take that, that would apply to you. However you receive it is what it means. And so why do we have the Chariot reversed above you? The Queen of Wands upright and the Five of Wands reversed. And this could be somebody giving up a fight or in a losing battle. She's upright. And then there's a Hermit or Virgo energy shedding light on the situation. So this could be an advisor, or it could just be a Virgo person. It could be an older relative who's helping out. But after this losing battle, perhaps a losing battle with a car, or a move, or a trip that may have been canceled, and perhaps shedding light on why it didn't work out. This can be a mechanic looking at your car, but it was destined. Maybe you broke down and you met someone because your car broke down. But after the Hermit there is that Knight of Wands reversed. So I don't know if you can trust this person or not. So make sure you feel into your body to see what your body's telling you. Definitely Sagittarius energy there. Perhaps a fallen angel, someone who's impatient or untrustworthy. So be careful there. The foundation here is the Eight of Cups reversed, uncomfortable energy with a wounded warrior and victim mentality, feeling very guarded and defensive. Perhaps sharing or settling out with somebody else. And there's a lot of woundedness here, right? Two people left out in the cold, settling out with each other. Or this one's definitely mad at whoever they're settling out with. There's very uncomfortable energies here. It's something where somebody should have walked away sooner, but they didn't. They stayed in these uncomfortable energies, or they're still there and that uncomfortable energy is here, but it was destined. And here that energy of deceit's coming up again, and that Sagittarius energy of the fallen angel. Maybe somebody's really hurt having been taken by this energy, or settling out in a split. Maybe something happened, you split up with a best friend or a lover or a sister or a child that you really weren't expecting this to happen. And then the central card is the Two of Wands reverse, which is feeling like you have no options after coming together here. After coming together with a lover and being strong. And again, that could be a Gemini or Leo along with a Libra coming together, or the three of them coming together and really getting along. At this reunion, the truth was presented, okay, about the ending of a pain or a painful ending. So the truth came out here. So the central energy for you is all about the truth coming out, which gives you no options. There's definitely some kind of pain or betrayal here, or just, dealing with ending pain. But feeling like a failure, maybe a business went under because you couldn't sustain, or this is not being successful, but also not getting attention. Someone may be very needy for attention, or doing something under the radar. So the truth came out about a betrayal or trying to end pain under the radar. But again, this is, somebody choked, or they need to swallow their pride and didn't, or this is Aquarius reversed energy. This is deliberation, not making a decision, not heeding the call to action, not doing what's in your best interest. Okay? And there's the prison energy. So whatever was going on right here, it wasn't good. And now the group, or they're coming together in order to present this whole truth about what was going on. And then the challenge being the 10 of Wands reversed, which is letting go of all responsibilities, or dumping a load, dumping burdens, confessing. This truth is a confession coming from a gathering or from a joyful reunion with a lover. This is a lover choosing a new path, though, confessing deception. And here's that deception of that Sagittarius energy. So Aquarius, you definitely may be dealing with a Sagittarius. And you may now, without option, be someone's dumping a load on you, or they're dumping a load on you. So the actual confession is either that load dumped on you, which really is a betrayal or something that really hurts, or someone's leaving a job and they're dumping all their responsibilities on the other person. But I'm not getting a lot about work here. So why do we have the Emperor reversed there on top? The Ace of Wands reversed. Very frustrated person. This is an inability to understand or conceive or conceptualize something. There's no growth, no passion, no creativity here, or blocked by all those energies. Perhaps stealing or running away from heartbreak and pain, right? The Emperor may be protecting his heart. And just by running away from not getting a broken heart, just running into more obstacles. Like, it's like jumping out of the fire into the frying pan, or vice versa, however it goes. So after running away from separation or broken heart, or stealing someone's heart, only leading to their own frustration, because the Knight of Cups is on the other side offering love at night, or to a Cancer and Libra energy here, and Taurus reversed. Okay, so this could be someone offering love at night between Libra upright and Taurus reversed, or this could be a third-party situation here as well. And it's like the Emperor reversed was running away from this, the idea of separation, or perhaps getting his heart broken, frustrated, receiving stolen. This could be someone receiving stolen merchandise, but not of his own volition, right? It wasn't his choice. Receiving stolen information or stolen ideas, or running away from heartbreak or a division, a three-way separation, in order to offer love at night, or to get, offer friendship to butter someone up for, it could be a Libra and Taurus reversed, or for a divorce. There's divorce, Justice upright, Hierophant reversed, divorce. So perhaps someone offering love at night fed into a divorce, or somebody was stealing energy or protecting their heart and then doing something illegal or immoral, or just, hurting somebody else by protecting themselves, but it only led to their own frustration. So the Emperor's reversed perhaps could be falling from grace. But after the Hierophant reverse, we have the Devil too. So there's definitely a temptation waving at the Taurus energy and or the marriage or spiritual energy here. This could be someone thinking outside. This could be a Libra thinking outside the box, or breaking away from a religion or an establishment that they've been with for a long time. Perhaps temptation of the King of Wands, which is unconditional love, right? Or this could be trying to get away from the ball and chain to be on his own as the King of Cups instead of the Emperor reversed. No longer perhaps wants to work in that position. All right, so why do we have the Knight of Wands reverse coming up? Well, again, there is an offer over here that came up too, an offer of time, money, and energy, but it's feeling like it's a waste because it was given to the past, or somebody was spending money or offering time, money, and energy to dig up the past, which can be shadow work as well. But there's, paying money to do that. And this is then dumping a load, dumping burdens, dumping responsibilities, or confessing, or somebody offering money to get someone to confess or to drop this burden or to stop working so much. Someone might be getting paid to stop working so much. Or the Knight of Wands was taking money for something he knew he wasn't going to follow through with, or she. It can be a she. It often looks like she's got a bow in her hair, but it can be either masculine or feminine energy. And then Aquarius, why do you see yourself as the Ace of Cups? Well, after ending a family or unhappy family or cycle, and this is like the letting go of the whole thing, the happy family. This is, the dream family, right? Happiness, happy home, celebration. And this is the end of that, like the party's over. But it's like finding yourself again, like a spiritual renewal after the end of a family or moving a home. Again, here's a bold move forward. Perhaps you're moving a home and the family's unhappy about it, or you're leaving the family behind to do that, boldly going out on your own, perhaps saving your money, or maybe you're holding on too tightly to your stuff. Someone, you may be in need of help, money, or opportunity, going out on your own. Or this could be someone who doesn't learn their lesson regarding money, or is an opportunist, always expects other people to take the first step for them or give them what they need. So that's all coming up in your energy, which is why the Chariot reversed over here was stuff. You weren't going forward, but here you were going forward from a move away from this situation. But maybe you didn't understand what you were getting yourself into financially. Maybe you never supported yourself before, and now you're stuck. Or maybe this was a car that you bought thinking that you could afford whatever you wanted, and now you can't, or it broke down, or it's no good, whatever it was. Or this could be a trip as well. And this could be selling everything you have to travel, like take that dream trip around the world or around the country. But finding out that you don't have as much to spend, you didn't plan it out well. That's the energy I'm getting. But it is a spiritual renewal about learning to love yourself. And around you, how others might see you, is that Two of Pentacles, which is why? Well, hanging out, seeing a new perspective, learning to be wise, keeping your eye on the prize and saving, being patient, and keeping your energy vibration high. Okay, this could be Capricorn energy. She could be a Capricorn, could be a Virgo or Taurus as well. But for me, this is Capricorn, can be Pisces too. So this is someone who's lost money or didn't have as much money as they thought they did, or their money didn't last as long as they thought it would last. And so now they're hanging out, trying to be wise and save, but someone may not be happy about this. Maybe they have to work more hours, or this is, after the Queen of Pentacles, all these people are coming out. Look at this. You have a stellium of people. King of Swords reversed, Empress reversed, the Queen of Cups upright, and then the Nine of Cups upright, which can represent another person. Then there's the drama. Okay, King of Swords, which can be an air sign who's either giving you the silent treatment or being verbally abusive or just lying to themselves. And then we have the Empress reversed in lack as well, which can be a bitchy person, but also could be someone who's just ill and old and having issues. And then we have the Queen of Cups, who's in her truth, in her heart, getting her wish or happy with herself. And that can represent you learning to be happy with yourself with the Ace of Cups here. And then there's drama here, though, okay, with negative exchange. This is delays in communication or travel, or just a heated debate, you know, arguments with people, with these two guys here. Or this can be you. It just depends, right? Because King of Swords can definitely be an Aquarius male. And the Empress can be any sign, so she could be an Aquarius as well. So those are all coming up along with the Queen of Pentacles juggling. And we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Pentacles reversed. So this could be a mother hanging out with her child, but they're both lacking financially or just in a practical way. Maybe they don't know how to take care of themselves. So the King of Swords is reversed. He is your block. Why is that? And he was just coming up reversed again. Well, this is the King of Swords reversed is over it and independent, but perhaps you're not. All right, so this is somebody who's gotten over loss, regret, guilt, shame, the past, to become independent again, right? They're sovereign. But he may be lying to himself about being happy alone, and that could be you as an Aquarius male. The block is lying to yourself or being verbally abusive or giving someone the silent treatment. You know, this could be a cutthroat lawyer as well, a block about having to use a lawyer. Maybe you don't like lawyers. Or this is just your partner. If you're feminine or masculine, it could be either one. But it could be your partner that found independence but may not be happy or is lying about their independence. Maybe they don't have as much independence as you thought they did. Or vice versa. Maybe you led someone else to believe that you are more financially independent than you actually are. But the block is the King of Swords reversed. And there he comes up again. So I'm going to show you these guys again. So I shuffled already. After her, these came up. They're coming up again next to her. And the Queen of Pentacles and this Nine of Pentacles, this could be another child. We have a Page of Pentacles, younger, who may be out of a job or just dependent on her. And then here is another child who's very independent, but she may be with the masculine energy. So there could be a split here where the children, you know, there's different children in different homes, but one's very independent and one's dependent. But these are all coming up after that. The King of Swords reversed, the Empress reversed, and the Queen of Cups upright. So are you the Queen of Cups upright, being that you have the Ace of Cups here, dealing with your mother and your ex, or maybe this is your ex and his mother, or you're Aquarius and you're dealing with your mother or wife and perhaps a daughter, you know, or this could be a sister, whatever it is. But this person's very positive energy. They're getting their wish. But the Empress reversed and the King of Swords are not. So why do we have the Knight of Pentacles there reversed at the end? They're feeling weak, maybe disabled, or need the courage or strength to go on. Maybe they need to get healthy because they're not healthy. They're not working on their health. See, this is someone who was weak and then got back up on the horse, got back up on their feet, but now they're reversed again. So they're not well, you know, but they're trying to go forward after the battle. There's some kind of disconnect or someone at a distance with no peace. So it's like they have to get out of there even if they're not well, if they're not up to it. But they're reversed again. That could be someone who's being stubborn as well. Or maybe as they tried to go forward afterward and disconnect with no peace, the Knight of Swords rushed in with a message about the business failing or having issues at work. So that foiled your plans. Maybe you're all ready to go forward because the money was okay. Maybe you still had a job. Maybe you just lost your job though. Then the High Priestess comes in, and why is that? For Aquarius. There's the King of Swords again. With the Empress again. These three, you can't get rid of them. These are in your energy. Maybe that's the problem. You can't get rid of them. Okay? You know, this could be a mother or boss or grandmother. The King of Swords lying or not being truthful to themselves or verbally abusive. She could be abusive too. But the Queen of Cups is good. That could be this Pisces energy here. You could be, that with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, you could be the Empress reversed. Or that Knight could be the Empress reversed and you're the King of Swords reversed. But you may also be coming up as the Queen of Cups upright. So maybe for the female Aquarius, you have a lot of water in your chart and you're coming up as very loving and loving yourself first, even though you may not be doing financially well right now. But the King of Swords Aquarius may not be doing well and may be lying to himself about his heart, right? Because he's kind of closed off, where she's more open to her heart. He's closed off. Maybe he's like his mother or had a dark mother energy, or he's caring for a sick mother. And so he's in a very negative energy. But he's with an independent, he's either independent financially or with an independent child. And then we have the Three of Swords reversed, which is a downturn. This is beforehand, so this is more recent. This is in the past. Things weren't going well, but you're healing and forgiving, or these people were, who, whichever way it goes. The High Priestess there and the Knight of Pentacles, which can be the Empress and the Queen of Cups, which can be mother and daughter, maybe not, getting along. We have Leo there, too, in the clarifiers. But this is healing and forgiving each other in a twist of fate, or in the downturn or slowdown of the world. And this is about starting over in love, or in whatever you like to do, no longer bored. Perhaps resting, taking a break, learning to heal through meditation or prayer, perhaps. This could be the 5D connection as well. And healing that way. So learning to be still. The Knight of Pentacles may be here to learn how to be still, because they're learning to meditate and heal themselves, because they're not healthy anymore. Maybe they were overworking. And they're coming into their magician embodiment and allowing the fall from grace, perhaps with a Ten of Pentacles reverse family. This is dysfunction, loss of money or family members, or this is just really bad, use of wealth, dysfunctional use of wealth. And this person may have been manifesting and have fallen and bumped into by accident this dysfunctional family, business, or community. Or it's just allowing, or maybe they feel like they embarrass themselves in front of them, or the family embarrassed themselves in front of the magician. But either way, there's like Virgo, Gemini energy upright, Aries reversed, lacking faith in the family perhaps, losing money, family, business, community. Let's see what we have. Again, we have Gemini, Leo, and Libra and the underlying energies all upright in that Three of Cups group, which previously someone may have been dumped or had a falling out with one of their soulmates there, and then came into this positive group. And then Cancer is reversed, Aries is reversed, and of course Sag we know is reversed, and that's it pretty much for the read, besides the Pisces upright. What happens next for Aquarius is the Ace of Wands. So after this healing and forgiveness, whether that's you or the other person, there is a new passionate beginning here. Something is ignited. You can see that now. Something is ignited, and then we have the Queen of Swords reversed, which can reference Aquarius energy. So we have the King and Queen of Swords both reversed. So there may be a Pisces, Queen of Cups, in your energy who is healing and forgiving, but may have a new passion, perhaps without you. So whether you're a King of Swords or Queen of Swords, you may be upset with a Pisces energy or High Priestess energy. But they're positive. They're in positive energy. The King and Queen of Swords are both in negative energy. The Queen of Swords may be moving or ending a marriage or just visiting someone else or coming home. This is just instability in general. But then we have the Nine of Cups upright. And this could be moving is your wish or your dream come true. So let's see what that has to do with you. Why do you have the Ace of Wands there after the healing? Perhaps leaving a job or having issues at work or third party through work. And then a message comes in which inspires you or them There's inspiration around perhaps a Pisces who's in another world, or the world's status of being, upside down in chaos. But it may be inspiring to you that you could do something to help the world, because this message came in of truth, whatever that was for you. Perhaps the truth about issues at work, or third party through work, or financial issues. But that's inspiring you, or whoever this person is. And we have fire here, and then air here, and Pisces there. It ignites your passion, or their passion. And then the Queen of Swords reversed. Why is that reversed? Well, the King of Wands is reversed on her. Someone's standing up to the other, defensive of the other, or standing their own ground. They're both reversed, though. Someone may be standing up to someone else about why they get to reap rewards, or why they want to retire. Like someone might retire and that partner doesn't want them to retire, because then that means they're not going to be able to live in the same lifestyle they did. Remember, the King of Wands reversed was coming up as the same person as the Knight of Wands reversed in the other read. I think it was Capricorn's read. And remember, we have the Emperor's reversed up there, but so is the Empress over here. They're both unhappy. If it's a power couple, or grandparents, or just older parents, neither one of them is happy. There definitely could be some discord in the family, if not a breakup going on, and a move. There's instability here, but someone's getting their wish. But it doesn't look like the Queen of Swords reversed is getting her wish. So let's see why we have the Four of Wands reversed and the the Nine of Cups. There's clarity here with Aquarius. Well, this is coming up upright. New information came in that may have knocked you for a loop. But this could be about, it can be an Aquarius person, you, but this also can reference somebody else's dreams, stardom, healing, and lovers. Okay, this can be Aquarius and Gemini as well. But clarity comes in a move or instability of a marriage or a visit about self-fulfillment or celebration and getting your wish. So either the King of Pentacles is getting his wish, or you're getting your wish with him as a lover. Okay. Maybe it's a new house that you're moving to, and so you're getting your wish in that way. But the King of Pentacles is coming up as suffering in silence about the news. Or this child's spreading the news or stepping up to the plate. Maybe a child's stepping up to the plate to do their fair share. Or this is just a message coming in, just like the Knight of Swords up here rushing in with news. Here's the Page of Swords with news. But it's about suffering and perhaps ending the nightmare. So, I mean, this could be someone who's a star as well. The King of Pentacles could be a star, and gets a lot of affection. And him getting his wish. So it doesn't necessarily mean Aquarius is getting their wish, especially since you're coming up more as the heart's energy there. So, and after the Page of Swords is coming the Queen of Swords reversed. And this could be a child defending you as the Aquarius Queen of Swords reversed in a split. Perhaps defending your suffering. And then here's the Emperor. So the Emperor could literally be the father of the Queen of Swords. Okay? It could be your partner, but it also could be your father, like in a split where your father and your child are defending you. Or this is a father who's not well and sick, and you have to take care of them. And maybe you're dependent on this child speaking on behalf of you. Yeah, the Emperor has an aide with him, okay? This is someone who's taking care of him. It can be an advisor, but it looks more like an older person who needs an heir or needs to be put into a nursing facility. So that can be coming up as well. But maybe you've been caring for an older person who you can't handle anymore. So you're finally deciding to put them in a facility, which is really good news for one of the partners and really unhappy news for the other. That could be as well. But the aide, whoever's taking care of the emperor here, is getting their wish. Suddenly. Or maybe someone's being very dramatic. Or maybe she's blown out of the water getting her wish. She wasn't expecting it. Or this is negative communication, sudden, like getting her wish, all happy with herself. And this can be Pisces, sometimes Virgo as well because of the purity. But all of a sudden happy getting their wish, and then all of a sudden everything changes and there's a negative debate or delays in communication or travel and they can't go. Maybe they can't travel because of an ill parent. So then the bottom of the deck is working hard to align. And before that, just see what some of the energies were. We had the Page of Pentacles upright, the Innocence here, a message of love, perhaps after a death or near-death experience, or someone is just dead tired or clingy and not allowing the big change to happen. Perhaps tripped up, right? Dropped the ball, or this is somebody also dropping the facade and being real for once, breaking patterns and working hard to realign with their true desires. So it's like you're having a spiritual moment, but there are two knights here, both reversed. There's definitely some deception or refusing to work, or just someone wanting to be still and the other person not following through. There could be a lot of deception and lies here with the King of Swords reversed and the Emperor reversed. Or again, it could be an ill parent and nobody's happy because they're taking care of an ill parent, or they have to put this parent in a facility. So it's causing some disturbance in your life. So let's see what Scooby-Doo has to say. Scooby-Doo, what do we have for Aquarius? And it is Thanksgiving month, so, it could be where someone's getting their wish, but nobody else is happy. There was a happy party or coming together in the underlying energy, but that kind of falls apart. It looks like Aquarius is loving themselves first, but others may see you as juggling or being more self-serving. But that doesn't mean that's negative. I mean, you may be doing what's best for you. But then we have the King of Swords and then two knights, which can be a husband and two kids, and then an Emperor reverse, which is a father who's not doing well, and a car that's broken down. So maybe you're really financially struggling here. And then we have this blessing of the High Priestess coming in, which is also upright here, like a blessing in disguise to help the family heal and allow them some new passion or new inspiration. But the Queen of Swords is reversed, so she's either really hurt, or she's mean and nasty with her tongue, or just lying to herself or lying to others. But it looks more like, there's a move or instability going on, and somebody's getting their wish. Can't really tell who it is, whether it's, Aquarius is upright here, but so is Gemini. But this also could be a star. It doesn't have to be Aquarius. It could be the King of Pentacles star, lover. Because the Queen of Swords is still reversed over here. So this is not, the happiness here. So let's see. What's up with the Queen of Swords? Okay, this is the Children in the Garden reversed. This is the Queen of Swords, why she's sad. So it may be a split between the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, whether they're a couple or siblings. Because this is someone who's so confident in themselves before, and now they're no longer confident. And there's them this is you trying to love yourself. So after this, losing your confidence because you broke up with a soulmate or a friend, or maybe someone who ended up not being your soulmate, now you're just loving yourself. And no longer being scared of driving, because this could be an accident or where you had a big fear or anxiety of driving, or your kids driving, but that's going away. Or maybe this was an accident and now your car is broken. So that could be why that Chariot's coming up there. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups reversed here, but now she's upright over here, but that was in the past. She didn't come up in the main part of the read. So either which way, this is the underlying energy going into the read, where someone was very pleased with themselves, but then they were not. Okay, somebody got humbled here. After, like, you know, getting her pedicure and her manicure all for the party, maybe came together expecting a great reunion, and then they were humbled getting news they really didn't expect. All right, let's pull an energy card so we can wrap this up for Aquarius. I feel like you're struggling right now, although it's actually a blessing in disguise. You are learning to love yourself first now, but you might need to struggle as far as getting a job or going back into the workforce after not having been there for a while, or just, you know, you're younger and maybe you're not making the money that you need to make to have your dreams come true. So just going through all the financial and stability issues, but really learning to love yourself first, which is good. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Again, see, there's a lack of happiness there, but it's finding your liberty. You know, this is someone who, it's the 16 of the Tower, which is drama, sudden events, epiphanies, you know, getting blown out of the water by something that you didn't expect. So, you know, this is someone who had everything they ever wanted, maybe thinking it was only a matter of time, but this is someone who's miserable. Even though they have all the liberties they wanted, maybe they didn't take advantage of it, and now you're out of time. You can't do it now. Now you got to do it on your own. When it was comfortable, you didn't do it, and now that you have to do it, you're not going to have the same advantages you had before, and that's what I'm getting from this. This also can be, you know, an independent child who followed what her parents taught her to go toward, and now is totally unhappy with what she's doing. So there's that kind of energy there. And again, the King of Pentacles reversed. So again, there may be a settling out, or he doesn't have the money to support you the way he used to, whether you're his child or his partner. It's just not happening anymore, and she's not happy about it. But there is balance to be had here with the 22 and the Fool. The bottom of the deck, again, is the thinking woman. Capricorn had the same thing. The underlying energy is about someone going out on their own, right? Striking out on their own, even if they're struggling financially. Like learning to be truly themselves, authentic and happy at 47, which is the 7 of Cups. Having lots of dreams, but never pursued them. And there might have been deception in the past. And that's why you may have deceived this energy, whether maybe your father or your husband, right? Or God even. Maybe there's some kind of deception between you and God. And now you're finally loving yourself first and getting out of that deception energy. So that's for Aquarius. I hope that was helpful. I know it's a bit complicated. Make sure to drink enough water and get enough rest, get your joy, get your nature. All of those things are really important to being happy every day. It was just 4747, which is your dreams, you know, heaven in your eyes. Know that that's possible and it's true. And love yourself first. Rise and be love, you guys. Bye.